I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know what MAZZA meant, so I went and took a look just to clarify because I was curious. And apparently, it is the Italian word for club or mace, or potentially killer in some circumstances. And this song, featuring slowthai and ASAP Rocky, with that with that meaning in mind, definitely seemed to imply that there would be just some type of energy, but it feels as though this beat itself might be the culprit or might be the center of why I personally felt underwhelmed listening to this song. Slow Tie and ASAP Rocky are immense talents, especially when it comes to music. Although ASAP Rocky does have his own line of other things he does, it cannot be denied that ASAP definitely has a musical footprint. And Slow Tie himself has been kind of on the rise for a while now. So when I saw that those two names were coming together on this collaboration, I was at the very least interested to see, even though I haven't been particularly blown away by both of them on most of their projects, I have enjoyed them both. And this one it wasn't that it felt like it was lacking energy. Like I said, these two have energy in spades. They just come across in a different way. They both did their thing on the verses. They were kind of both talking about drugs and the effect on them, and money and that effect on them, and how things have changed their lives, and how badass they are. But for some reason, it just didn't really hit, and that might have been, for me personally, sonically, instrumentally, there wasn't a shift. There wasn't this aggressiveness, because I feel like Slow Tie definitely has a trademark aggressiveness to most of his music, where you feel it when he's like talking about something, because he feels like he's punching you in the face in a good way, as good as punching someone in the face can be. Don't punch anyone in the face unless they're being a real dick or they're a Nazi. Fuck those people. They both did their thing, but the beat itself just, it didn't really shift at all. There wasn't these fun little wrinkles that happen. There's not this intensity that makes you feel breathless, like, whoa, they're really going in. And for me, it just didn't really scratch any like itch. It didn't make me want to go like, fight someone. I didn't really feel like a boss. This felt like it had the same thematic holes of a normal trap song, which is disappointing because of the two guys that are featured on here. But for me, that's just how it felt. I listened to it and I'm like, this is probably real things that they have dealt with or continue to deal with. Real things that they enjoy and real things that they don't enjoy. But there was nothing particularly shiny or attention grabbing. It was just it feels like a song that's just there, that would fall into someone's playlist at a party and be like, okay, yeah, this has decent energy. This is decent, but beyond decency, there's not something that makes this song make you want to revisit it. But I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong, and I am missing something. But for right now, MAZZA feels like MAZZA is missing something. I don't know what that is beyond, like I said, the beat that doesn't really shift too much. It just kind of goes and goes. But there's nothing to really tighten it, make it feel like you're on this wild adventure with Slow Tie and ASAP, which again, because of the two names featured here who have had previous songs that have been more full of interesting bits and pieces, it just feels like it's lacking that, which is unfortunate. But hey, not every song is going to be a banger or a hit or something that everyone can enjoy. And for me, this just is not a song that I find myself wanting to look back at or listen to again. It's not bad. It's just not. There's nothing there that is entrancing. So yeah, slowthai, ASAP Rocky, MAZZA, which also makes me think of the word mezzanine. Shout out to the Metro. All this guy says, I wouldn't recommend MAZZA for your preacher, for your pastor, even any kind of youth mentor, because I'm sure they'll say something along the lines of, well, maybe you should stop MAZZAing and start mastering those things in your life. Yeah, I'm sorry.